This Root Rider attack has been crowned the strongest ground attack in the game, and I'm here to show you guys why and explain how to use it. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to be taking this army into Legend League with me today, but before I do that, I wanted to show you guys a replay and kind of highlight the three main parts of this attack that you should focus on, and then kind of talk about what you should do for each of those parts during the raid. Obviously, we're starting off with a Spirit Walk, so that's part number one, the Spirit Walk. Now, there are a couple of goals and things that you want when you're doing this. The first and foremost important thing that you're going to be doing is setting a funnel for the pathing for your Root Riders, right? On this base here, I'm going to have my Royal Champion come and kind of clear these defenses out here. I'm actually going to draw this just a little bit better so that it's not there anymore, and she gets that mortar too. So that is what my Royal Champion ends up dealing with. So again, I don't get a ton of value with the Spirit Walk, especially since I've got 4 invisibility spells, right? But you don't need to use them all, and I don't. So let's go ahead and just push play, and I'm just going to leave the screen right here really quickly. I popped the haste vial really early on, just so that I know that I don't have to worry about predicting where she's going to go when I pop the haste vial a little bit later on into the raid, and then I just let her take care of the Royal Champion. Heroes are kind of annoying, right? So I just let her deal with that. I think I save. Do I invis one more time? I can't remember if I do. I don't think I do. I think I just withdraw her right here. Yeah, so I just leave her with 2. Okay, so let's pause really quickly. So what we've done is we've created the start to our funnel for the Root Riders really well. I obviously didn't get a huge amount of damage, right? And when you're talking about priority targets with your Royal Champion, you really don't need anything specifically because you have an overgrowth with this army that can handle anything that you might not have been able to get with your Royal Champion later on. And that's probably something you should be looking at when you're doing the Royal Champion charges. Where can you get value with your overgrowth spell that's going to be really good? If I overgrowth right here a little bit later on into the raid as my Root Riders approach the middle, that little area right there, if I overgrowth that, creates a nice little path for them to stay clumped up together and around the base and kind of ring around and then deal with that afterwards. So I'm going to leave that black right there. Now let's talk about the next second part of the attack is going to be the Siege Barracks and the Queen. Sorry, I'm going to cough. I literally can't get over this freaking whatever I've got. I don't really know. So when you're looking at putting down a Siege Barracks and your Queen, obviously, you want to put them somewhere where they're going to be able to handle some defenses. Keep that in mind. They need to clear the defenses because that's what the Root Riders are going to be targeting. So if you can funnel the defenses, that's going to push the Root Riders into wherever you can force them to go. So really, ideally, I just want my Queen and my Siege Bears to get rid of these 2 things quickly, which will allow my Root Riders, also a color I haven't used yet, which will allow my Root Riders to kind of stay together a little bit more. And the Queen and the Siege Barracks, I'm hoping also eventually will kind of get up here, but they've got a lot more time to take care of that stuff, right? Because the Root Riders are going to take a little bit of time getting through this middle of the base. All right, let's go ahead and push play again while I cough. Goodness, I'm just getting so sick of this cough. Just rip my throat out or something so I don't ever have to do it again. All right. You can see they're going to be traveling through the base here. You want to just put everything down kind of quickly, right? You're going to put your recalled Royal Champion down. Now, I use the Minion Prince. I'm going to try probably... Whoa, what happened to my camera? I'm going to try probably 4 raids with the Minion Prince today and 4 with the Barbarian King just to see what I like better. But for now, I'm trying the Minion Prince. You can see they do get that monolith there. If you want to save 1 Valkyrie for maybe your Siege Barracks to clear skeleton traps really quickly, that can stall up and really delay the amount of funneling that your Queen and your Siege Barracks can do. So keep that in mind. So maybe save 1 Valkyrie for them. We've got our Royal Champion dealing with the Town Hall now. By the way, as far as Warden ability goes, I would Warden ability not at the Town Hall explosion, but when your troops and everything get towards this little Town Hall... Oh, I want to change colors back to where Root Riders are. Back to where, like, in the middle of this base. Because of how problematic Hydra is, all of the air traps in the game are right here. So I always have been popping my Warden ability when I'm in the Town Hall area, kind of with my healers and my Minion Prince, because those are the things that are going to die to that. I'm not necessarily scared about a Town Hall poison or anything. I just want to keep my healers alive, and I want to keep my Minion Prince alive. So I've been timing my Warden ability around the Town Hall area. Not necessarily because of the Town Hall again, but because of those air traps that are there. All right, let's go ahead and push play. Oh, the third part of this attack, obviously, I'm like moving this all around, is just kind of the Root Rider smash, right? Using your overgrowth right here to keep them all funneled. By the time the overgrowth wears off, The fire spitters aren't really super useful anyway. One of them is, but one of them is pointing in clear the wrong direction, so I don't have to worry about that too much. And the minion prince ability kind of helps deal with that anyway. And you can see we're walking around the end of this base, and we're going to clear it up because the funnel was really good. We got enough value with the Royal Champion, right? I've still got her alive. I'm going to actually swag 2 of the invisibility spells, I think. Oh, maybe I save one for my minion prince here to get the air defense. Yeah, it looks like I do that. So yeah, this is kind of the base how you will do it in for most of your attacks. So I will go ahead, maybe I'll do 1 war hit or something, and then we'll take it into the Legend League and kind of see if we can pull this strategy off and apply these 3 steps and into all of my raids. All right, so this is the base I'm going to hit in war. Obviously, there's some holes in the back end of the base, but we're going to ignore those. There's not very many bases left for me to choose from. So what my goal is going to be with my Royal Champion is I'm going to send her straight in at the Archer Tower and use her ability right away. She will speed through that, and then I will have her invisible while she's working on like the next 3 defenses. I'm hoping that she can take out like something along the lines of this. And I might only need to use 2 invisibility spells with her. And then I'm going to set my... I'm not exactly sure where I want to set my siege barracks yet. Either like, either just here really quickly, and then I'll distract for it so it doesn't die immediately. And then I'll just send my root riders in from the bottom here. And I'm going to overgrowth somewhat quickly just the middle here, just so that I don't have to worry about the fire spitter or the monolith. And then the second aspect of that is going to be the funnel that it helps finish, right? Now I know my root riders aren't going to head up in this direction, and they're going to stay together kind of in a nice group. We might get distracted for a second when the invisibility tower pops off. And then I'll just use some super barbs kind of sprinkled around the outside of the base right over here, just to make sure those trash buildings get cleared up. But my root riders are going to stay nice and in a good group through the backside of the base with my minion prince and everything. And that's kind of the plan. The siege barracks can either go on this side of the town hall or on this side. I haven't really decided yet. I could honestly even break the wall right here and just put it straight there. But then the town hall will get it. Maybe not 100% sure. Maybe I'll just put the siege barracks like kind of over here and just break the wall here to help them get started on that side. But that's the plan. So let's go ahead and see if we can pull that off. Oh, cough first. Get that out of the way. And I think we should be good. We have a siege barracks. Yep. We got everything we need. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, again, just going to start off with the Royal Champion. I got giant holes in the back of the base. Holy cow. It's been long enough. This guy needs to fix his base. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we go invisible again. We're gonna get okay. I guess we don't get the warden. 2, 3. Oh, I guess we're gonna get the Royal Champion now. I don't want the Royal Champion. I don't want her to worry about that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead. We're actually just gonna put the siege barracks straight down over here. That might still be in range of the town hall, but that's. I mean, we're gonna have to. Oh, almost put my warden in air mode. Okay, can the warden go down? Jeez. I am being very sloppy with how quickly I'm doing this. We're going to have to warden ability pretty quickly because of how slow I'm being with everything. Okay, let's overgrowth the whole middle. Nope, we want to stay in that little town hall area if we can. Let's pop the queen ability. Hopefully we can get the town hall down in a decent speed. Perfect. We should be okay. I think we're through the scariest part of the base. Let's go ahead and pop the minion prince ability. Again, we're going to use a couple of cleanup barbarians just over here to help keep my queen and everybody else towards the middle of the base. They're actually, the queen's just going to be with the smash for the rest of this. And we've got an extra rage. Let's go ahead and just use that now. And hopefully we can get somebody to deal with that fire spitter and the monolith. Perfect. Looks like we're heading right over there now. And minion prince is getting wrecked, but he's got a phoenix, so we should be okay. And then let's put our extra headhunters down. We've got a lot of healing left. We've got a healthy Royal Champion. We still have another scary invisibility part of the base that we're going to have to deal with, but we've got a lot of stuff left over. Let's go ahead and just put some cleanup barbarians on the back end, and we should be okay. We're traveling all over the whole base right now because of that invisibility spell, but again, we've just got so much stuff left over. If you can kind of keep the root riders together, I had to use my ability really early on, right, because I was really slow at putting everything down. I couldn't freaking grab my warden right. But look how much stuff we've got left over. Still crushed. So let's go ahead and take it into Legend League. All right, let's go ahead and take it into Legend League. Now, I could probably put a couple of Coco Lids in here for my minion prints, but I'm too lazy, and I really, honestly, up to this point, I haven't had any issues with them really dying super early on into the raid. Let's go ahead and go. By the way, I'm still probably going to finish around 5,900 today, even though I missed 3 days worth of attacks like less than a week ago, which is kind of nuts. So, yikes, I really, really wish. Okay, you know what we're going to probably do? The invisibility areas are going to really mess me up. How do you deal with that? I guess we're going to overgrowth 1. We can just overgrowth 1 invisibility area, right? That's easy enough. And I'm just going to send my royal champion in right here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, I just invis her right on top of one I should have invised. Okay, perfect. Okay, she'll go invisible right now. We're going to let her get just a tiny bit more damage, and then we'll recall her out. And that's probably good enough for me. Okay, let's create a good funnel here. Again, I don't really understand where I'm... Okay, this is what we're going to do. Okay, let's put the Royal Champion back down. We're going to put one with them. Okay, we are going to have to just... Warden ability now, and we're going to be outraged up right here. And we're going to overgrowth just right in the exact middle, just so I know that all my army stays together. That's good enough for me. Oh, I was going to overgrowth the other invisibility area, huh? I didn't think about that. We don't have a freeze either, but we might just have enough left over. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can do. Oh, I was hoping maybe I could activate it with my minion prince. Rip him. He got wrecked. That's why you want to save your warden ability for the... You know what we'll do is we'll rage here. They're going to come back to these fire spitters and stuff, and then by the time those are done, they should be able to get right back to the... Yep, okay, perfect. That works. Get back to that scary area. And we should have enough healing and stuff left. Look at my royal champion just cannot die with the raged up healers and stuff. Oh, good. All right. Should I have saved my overgrowth for the invisibility area? I don't know. I actually really liked that it made a really good funnel for my troops to stay together. I like the funnel more than I did saving the overgrowth for that invisibility. So I like the way that I did that, to be honest. Okay, let's get rid of the king. Rip the king. Headhunters and a poison spell. He's going to get like one swipe off and then be done. Maybe 2. Yeah, get wrecked. Barely 2. All right. Okay, so first raid was pretty good. I feel like we came up with a decent plan. This was actually a fairly high level Tunnel 17 too. So yeah, let's keep going. All right, let's load into the next attack. See what plan we can come up with. Let me go ahead and take a look at the base here really quickly. Man, if I can get my Royal Champion, I'll use her ability really quickly, right? I'll put her right at the Wizard Tower and hope that she can kind of clear this area. I might invest more invis spells with her because of that. And then I'll have my Root Riders come this way. I'll put my Siege Barracks on my Queen. Ooh, you know, I might put them down a little bit more out of the range of the Monolith and then pop the Queen ability really early. Because if I can get these defenses down here taken care of, then my Root Riders have a great path into the middle of the base. And that seems like a really good plan to me. Go up. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, wait. What is happening? What? How did I screw the invis timing up for my Spirit Fox so badly? Ooh, 1. Ooh, you know what? We're just going to recall her out. We'll put 1 Valkyrie down. I'm sure there's going to be skeleton spells or things like that. Or, let's go ahead. Yeah, we're going to just use that. All right, we do have a great path towards the middle. And I'm going to wait a little bit because I want to overgrowth those 3 Inferno Towers in the middle of the base. Oh, Royal Champion. Died so fast. Rip. Okay, well, let's see. What do we do here? We still got our healers and stuff. Again, I'm going to delay my ability just a little bit because I want to... Okay, there's the mine. Did you see that? I used it to help clear the mines, and the minion prince was kind of in trouble from... Are my Root Riders dead, or where are they? I don't know what's going on here. Okay, let's pop that ability now. I feel like that was a really good one. We're going to actually find a way for the queen to break in here. I feel like we're going to need her to come inside some of the walls here in just a second to help figure things out. Man, I really screwed up the Spirit Walk, didn't I? What are my healers doing? Heal something useful? I wish the Minion Prince would go for that single Inferno. We're going to ring right around that, aren't we? Oh, I guess we've got the Phoenix, so that's not the worst thing in the world. We still got the Queen. Okay, let's put them down to help deal with the king here. Oh, I was hoping maybe he could get that single Inferno. Oh, well. We should still be fine, even though, man, I really did screw up the Spear Walk. How did I miss the timing up so bad? I feel like I was looking at the clock, and that was the first thing I put down. Okay, we're going to get that Fire Spitter. Does she have range to get that Inferno? She does. Wow, that's actually crazy. Okay, so let's put these guys down. We need to start putting some cleanup down because there's only 30 seconds left. Queen has access to the rest of the base. We should still have a triple here. Yep, no cleanup buildings anywhere. Nice. This was a little bit closer, but we still get him. Ooh, maybe. Everything's aggroed onto the skeletons. Oh, yeah, we're gonna get it. It's pretty close, though. Nice. We're 3 for 3 so far today. I'm probably not going to include every attack. That way there's not 20, but we'll include like a few from each with the king and the minion prince. All right, let's load into the next one and see what we can do. Let me pull up the pen here as well. As far as a funnel, pretty easy on this one. I'm going to put her kind of on the left side of this mortar. She'll hopefully be able to clear most of this stuff here, right? Stay inside of this little area. It might honestly be like this. And then what I can do after that is set my siege barracks kind of up here, out of the range of the town hall, of course, and then I'll just start my Root Riders from this area, and we can overgrowth that whole scary area once we get there. 2, 3, 4. Okay, Spirit Fox should go invisible now. Okay, I got the timing down this time. I don't know what happened last time. Okay, let's just make that Expo invisible. Spirit Fox, please. Spirit Fox. I don't understand. Okay, we're just going to recall her. Don't need any more damage right over there. So let's go ahead and put the funnel and everything right over there. Okay, let's put a couple of headhunters. Well, one headhunter, and I've only got 2 with this army. Maybe I'll freeze the invisibility tower. Ooh. Okay, let's pop the warden ability now. I'm not going to freeze the invisibility tower, I guess. I don't really know why. I just decided not to. Okay, let's go ahead and go this way, back towards the town hall. I don't want to freeze the town hall. It really just does not do as much damage as you might think, I don't think. So let's just not even worry about that right now. We're going to ring around the outside of the base, but it's going to be in a nice, giant, juicy clump. My minion prince ability might not be great. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not. He's still alive, though. He's actually not even an ability yet, which is kind of crazy. Gosh, I hate this cough so much. Okay, let's rage right here. Still got our Royal Champion nice and healthy. That's going to help with these skeleton traps and things. Let's go ahead and invis her so that we don't get wrecked by that single Inferno. We have one more invis for that monolith, whatever that's targeting. If it's not a Root Rider, I don't care about Root Riders. If the monolith wants to target them, go for it. Let's put some cleanup down here. Man, this one was crushed. Nice. Again, man, I really like the Minion Prince. I feel like he helps keep the healers alive really well because he tanks for them and does that kind of stuff. But yeah, I really like this version of the army. Feels really good to me. But let's try it with the king. All right, I've got my king equipped, Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball. But it's literally the only thing that I've changed in the army. And I'm going to treat the king just like I would the Minion Prince. Put him in the exact same spots at the exact same times. And we're just going to kind of find out because I don't know what other way you'd use them with this army. So I think what I want to try and do with this one is Royal Champion to clear out like this-ish. If she can go maybe a little further and get the Fire Spitter, great, but the Fire Spitter is not pointing in the direction because I'm going to enter the base from here. I'm going to wall break right here so that my Siege Barracks and my Queen can maybe get inside and help deal with some of those buildings a little bit more quickly, but 2, 3, 4... Invisible. I have no idea what direction we're heading. Okay, we're going this way. Maybe I'll let her get just a tiny bit more damage, but really the funnel's the only thing that's super important, right? So we'll let her get this Expo and then we'll call that good. Okay, perfect. Again, we're gonna wall break right here. Siege Barracks and the Queen. Put a couple of Super Barbs here just to help clear that so they enter the base a little bit more quickly. And then, get the King in there. We're going to put one Headhunter because I saw the Queen was right there too. And I'm going to pop my Queen ability just to further speed things up here just a little bit. And actually, as far as the Overgrowth goes, I'm just going to put it right over here so the Rage Tower cannot get the Town Hall, if that makes sense. King's walking, not great, but that's okay. I think we should still be okay. We might have to be using my Warden ability here in just a second, which is fine. Oh, I forgot to put my Royal Champion down. Okay, let's go ahead and rage right here. That should be the direction the Root Rider's head. Okay, I still have my King ability. We're going to get a really, really good Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball combo off here, I think. Well, let's do that now. And we freeze the Monolith. We're going to be kind of walking around a little bit because I had to Overgrowth a little earlier than I wanted to. But we should still be okay. We've got some... Oh, Queen got walls opened up for her, which is really nice. And yeah, I think this one's going to be crushed. Let's just invis the Queen really quickly. That way she can get that... Well, I thought she'd get the Ricochet Cannon. I guess not. Okay, well, let's just start putting troops down because it looks like this is crushed. Nice. Well, we did go 4 for 4 with the other Root Rider army. We're 1 for 1 so far. And look at this. It's just demolished. King walked for a little bit, but he came back in, and you can see the value his ability just gets. It cleared a whole bunch of multi-infernos and Teslas that were raged up. That's a big deal, right? So not taking anything away from the minion prince. King definitely has a good place in this army. All right, again, I'm probably not going to include every single attack. Definitely not last attack. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just went into an attack in Legend League before my army was done, so I didn't have like any Root Riders or Valkyries. We're definitely not putting that one in because obviously that's nothing to do with the army. Let's go ahead. Okay, so this is going to be the last raid for the day. Maybe I'll do one more war hit with the King instead. All right, where do we go from here? I really like, if I just put my Royal Champion down here and clear some of these buildings, and then I can put my Siege Barracks off screen, but up there, and then I'll just have my Riders go straight at that Monolith. God, I'm seriously so sick of coughing. 3, 4... 4, go invisible, go invisible. Okay, 1, 2. Spirit Fox. Let's just get you out of there. Don't even want to deal with that. Let's go ahead and put you guys down. I want to try and get them into the... I just used all my Super Barbs, but I wanted to try and get my Siege Barracks into that little hole there, if that makes sense. Okay, perfect, I think. Let's put our Royal Champion down. Where is my Warden going? Okay, let's just Overgrowth all of this. All of the middle. Okay, we're going to be dealing with the Ice Columns and things now. Okay, I like the Healing Tome again for the reason of keeping the healers alive. I know that obviously they have some synergy with the Rage Gem, right? But I like, look at that, the healers are all back up at full health now, so I don't have to worry about them. And then once this wears off, that's when we can pop the King's ability. Look at that. So again, man, you get a really sick, just giant punch right through part of the base with the King, which I really, really do like. And then the Royal Champion, wow, yeah, the Royal Champion's crushing it. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this one's pretty crushed too. Maybe I'll do one more hit with War. I don't really know if I have time yet. I've got to take off in about 5 minutes. So maybe if I have time later, I'll include it. But if not, um, as far as what felt better, honestly, I felt like the Minion Prince was a tiny bit better. I feel like the King was more like if you can get the King on a spot like this in the base, then maybe the King's a tiny bit better. But that's a lot harder to guarantee than keeping your healers safe and the guaranteed damage and stuff that you get with the Minion Prince. I also feel like the Minion Prince does a little bit of a better job following the army than the King does. So I do like the Minion Prince just a tiny bit more.